Good afternoon. I'm Pamela Van Meer, Kawartha 411 News, and this is your 5 at 5:30. Your top news headlines from in and around the city of Kawartha Lakes for Friday, December 7th, sponsored by Income Tax Plus in Lindsay, family owned and operated since 1988. A teen is facing impaired driving charges after a crash in Lindsay on Thursday. Now, police say that a vehicle was being driven aggressively on Logie Street and it ended up smashing into a light pole. They say the vehicle sustained extensive damage. Police were called and they managed to track down the vehicle traveling on Mary Street. An 18-year-old from Prescott, Ontario, is now facing charges of impaired driving and driving with over 80 milligrams of alcohol in his blood. The final plans for the upgrade to Bobcaygeon's Beach Park were unveiled last night at the Service Centre in Bobcaygeon. Now, there are some changes. The boat slips have been moved so that they're not so close to the beach. There will be about 47 boat slips and there will be an accessible mat. A few other changes as well. Let's hear what Mayor Andy Letham had to say.
They've just changed a few things around. We heard from the public the last time that, some more space for, don't put the docking too close to the beach area, have some nice wide open spaces that aren't too built up so that people can still use it as a park for whatever they wish to use it for. And I think some of those changes have been implemented into this plan. So this plan is a direct result of hearing the public feedback, so I think people should like it. People were concerned about kids playing in too many boats in the area, so we've moved it over more to the middle. We can't move it any farther away because it's a bit of a protected area. The water is, so we don't want to be putting boats and stuff in there. This is the final concept based on the feedback that we've had. I mean, obviously it has to come to council, and over the next few years as it's implemented, we can certainly make changes as we go forward or tweak it as we move forward, but this is the final concept coming back. We don't want to keep sending our consultant back for more concepts because we just need to get started at some point.
Well, they're throwing steel in Lindsay tonight. The Lindsay Axe Club officially opened at 5 o'clock this afternoon. We got a sneak peek and we talked to the owners to find out all about the new Lindsay Axe Club.
We just want to introduce Lindsay to the wild world of axe throwing. We started off in Peterborough. We found that there was a really great contingent of people that were coming from Lindsay and surrounding area, and we thought, if Lindsay wants an axe club, Lindsay's going to get an axe club. We do walk-ins, we do group bookings and parties and events of the sort, and then we do leagues. Our lane coaches will go over safety with them. They'll go over how to throw a good hatchet. They'll watch them just to make sure that they're throwing good hatchets, maybe if they need a little bit of tweaking in terms of their throwing style, and then they'll teach them how to play the game. So basically the game is yourself and an opponent will play a match, which is comprised of 3 games. Each of those games, you're throwing 5 hatchets each. For the 5th throw, whoever is leading will throw their final hatchet first, and based on what they get, their opponent knows what they need to get.
We are always looking for story ideas, so if you have something that you want us to investigate, if you have a good news story or a community interest story, please reach out to us at info@kawartha411.ca. You can also find us on Facebook and on Twitter. It's time now to take a look at your weather. Our weather is sponsored by Kawartha Lakes Honda in Lindsay. They have great service, huge inventory, and they have the best deals. Our weather shot tonight is coming to you from Victoria Park in Lindsay. Okay, for Saturday, we're looking at a high of -2 with flurries. 1 to 3 centimeters of snow is predicted. On Sunday, 0 and mainly sunny. Monday, a high of -4, mainly sunny as well. But it could go down to -15 Monday night, so bundle up if you're heading out. That's your weather, sponsored by Kawartha Lakes Honda in Lindsay. And that's your news for Friday, December 7th. For a look at all the day's news, you can go to kawartha411.ca. Have a great weekend, everybody.